Hey guys, Josh here from Mixing Mango, and the behind the scenes for January 2014 is out, so I thought I would go through all of this stuff. It actually looks really good for the first month, so they are trying to start off 2014 in a good way, it looks like. So firstly, power to the players. I talked about this in a previous video. This is the new polling system that Jagex are bringing in, so I'm not really going to talk much about this, but it looks really good, and these are the 6 polls that will be released in January. So we can vote on these, and they'll have to follow through what people want. So that looks all very good. Hattie and Skull is returning, so this happens every year. I think it lasts like a month or two, the event. So I'm definitely going to do this. It's free woodcutting and agility XP. I think last time it was somewhere between 500k and a mil bonus agility XP. So that's really good. I'm definitely going to do it. It is bonus, so you have to train the skill to actually get the XP, so it's not like it just gives you it. But this is quite cool. So also they are releasing a kind of second Hattie and Skull add-on kind of thing. It's this ear person, I think that's how you say it, and this will give bonus XP in prayer and divination if you do this activity. So I'm not really sure what this is going to involve, but I'm guessing it's kind of the same thing. And you by doing it, you have to find the spear and helmet, which I'm not really sure. Don't really know how this is going to work. I'm not sure if you have to fight this monster at the end, but we'll see. It does look quite cool, and it's just nice to get some bonus XP, I guess. Next thing is Ports version 2. So this is probably the best update. If we just go down, we have the giant mole and some Slayer updates. This is probably the best thing out of all of them, I would say. I really do love Ports. It's just some daily thing. It takes 5 minutes, but it's really fun. Gives some great rewards, so I'm definitely looking forward to this update. We're going to get a new cape, ring, and Death Lotus darts. It's interesting that they're only doing level 85 weapons for range rather than all 3 styles, so I guess it's kind of bridging the gap between Royal and Ascension. Well, actually there's loads of level 80 range weapon. There's Royal, Zarite, and the other thing, Chaotic. So we now got level 85, and this could be really powerful. I really do want to try and get some of these, so I'll probably try and get the 90 crafting before this comes out, and hopefully then I can then craft these darts and use them, because they should be really powerful, and you only really need maybe 50 or so because of abilities. You don't actually use the darts up, so I'm definitely looking forward to these. The cape and ring, not much use. I'd rather choose a skill cape or a Tokar cow rather than this cape, but we'll see what the stats are. And same with the ring, I'd rather use vigor because of the 10% adrenaline after ultimate, so I doubt I'll use this. It depends if these have some special effects. But they're also bringing in 3 new adventurers. So there's the Trapper, Chef, and Architect. These are Hunter, Cooking, and Construction. You need 90 in these to access these adventurers. So I mean, it's quite nice to bring in these new adventurers. There's also new crew, ship, and random events, along with 2 new islands as well, 2 new zones. So there's a lot more to do in Ports now, 2 more zones. And also, one of the most interesting parts is this trader. So you can now convert excess resources into valuable trade goods, which is really quite cool. I've got I think I've maxed out my chime now, so I've got 200k. So if I can convert chime to stuff like chi or lacquer, things like that, which I need at the moment, that will be really useful. So it would be interesting to see how this works. It might be that you can only convert higher resources to trade goods, because I mean, chime so easy to get, it'd be a bit unfair to convert that. So it might be stainless steel, maybe only these next 2, the resource from these next 2 regions you can convert. So we'll have to wait and see about this. But they just quickly say at the bottom here, there's 300 new voyages being added, so there's a lot to do now. It's going to be really interesting to see what else we can do with Ports. Next is the Giant Mole rework. So they're updating this just to make it a bit more modern, because it's really old. The mechanics are extremely old. This is probably one of the first bosses in the game, really. But now they want to make it so you need at least level 110 combat to fight, and it's going to be an introduction boss. So for lower level players, it didn't say anything about new drops. I'm guessing there won't be. I'm not really sure, but actually no, there are it says at the bottom of there some new drops. But they're also offering a hard mode for 3-man teams or solo people with high stats. So 3-man teams, that's going to be quite interesting, because if it's a hard mode, then I want to see how hard this is, because you can solo it as well. And when they say higher combat stats, I doubt they mean sort of like turmo overloads and yaks or something, because it is, at the end of the day, it is low level content. So I have to wait and see, but I'll definitely try this out. It looks quite interesting, and I guess it's another solo boss, so if it is dropping some fairly good stuff, then it might be worth doing. They say you can upgrade your anti-dragon shield. There's be farming potions and also consumable roots, which remove damage over time effects. This upgrade to the anti-dragon shield is quite interesting, because currently the Visage upgrades the anti-dragon shield to a Dragonfire shield. So is it going to drop a Visage, or is it going to drop something unique which will change it again? We'll have to see what they do with this, but hopefully it's not a Visage, just because that's a bit overpowered to drop from a giant mole. Plus it's like, it will devalue it quite a bit. Last thing, Slayer update. So this is just some small stuff, like they're removing smoking kills as a requirement to earn Slayer points, which is kind of a bit pointless. It was nice there was some kind of like, you have to be a certain level to actually gain Slayer points, so but they are removing that now. Also things like you can upgrade your Slayer helm to a level 70 weapon, level 70 gear. So currently it's like level 10 hybrid gear or something, so these will actually be worth using for Slayer, like properly in terms of the stats. You can also like add your ferocious ring and slaying rings to them, so you can use the teleports, and also you can add the Slayer gem, so you can now like check how many like how many monsters you have to kill. It's not really going to affect me because I've got 99 Slayer, but it's just some nice updates to have really. And they're also going to change some stuff for a co-op Slayer, which isn't too important, but I think there's new pets and new perks as well with co-op Slayer. So that is basically it. The only other thing is actually they're adding more retro armor, which I will definitely buy some of that, I reckon. See what it's like. If it's anything good, like if it's next sets, I'll definitely buy that. And that will be quite interesting. So I just want to quickly go to my ports and check it out. Well, actually no, first I'll go to the world event thing, because if we just check contribution, I have currently 122,000 renown, which is unspent. So the next phase 5, should be out tomorrow, which means we get new abilities, new armors, and the last set of emotes. So currently I have bought everything. I've got all the armor for tier 1, all the emotes, and obviously ability, and I've got the tier 2 ability, armor, and emotes. I'm just waiting for the tier 3. I've saved up so I can buy ability straight away, plus I think all of the armor possibly, and then it'll just be the emotes I have to get. Experience, probably after I've got all that, I'll just buy some more experience, but that is coming out tomorrow hopefully, so I'll be able to get that, which is quite cool. And the last thing is just ports. As the expansion is coming out, I thought I'd just quickly check into here. I don't think I have any missions, no, but I've stopped actually sending off these missions. I'll just do this quickly. Any like stainless steel missions, just because I've got 74k, but I think I might start sending these off now that it might actually be useful to have more stainless steel if we can convert it, and also for the new region you might need to like upgrade some stuff with stainless steel, so I think I'll start doing these again. But also I've got 225 mil. The plan was actually to save up for ascensions, but I might actually just spend this on crafting now, because with Death Lotus you need 90 crafting and I need 7 more levels for that, so I might just put some of that towards crafting, get that up before the player import update. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. What do you think of this behind the scenes? Leave that down in the comments, and I will see you later.